It's almost like the commercial. Every kiss begins with K. All right, so anyway, let me get serious. Well, it really ain't gonna be serious on this channel. It's not ever really gonna be too serious. So, all right, here we go. It's telling me directions, and I'm already bored.
Since a little girl, I've had dreams of this world. Blaming it on my mama, Lodi say third album Underworld. Left and right brain, I know you changed the frame. And no Tigress is not just my nickname. We only got one life and I'm gonna live it. So I get up, choose my player, push play and rock with it. I got this concept and I'm running with it. One vision, 9 concepts, and I got better with it. Y'all better y'all better watch and see, watch and see. Y'all better y'all better y'all better watch and see, watch and see. Y'all better. Before you point it out, she's a scientist and an economist. Yes, she's an academic, back to cop this PhD. Be all that I can be. Bow down, bad bitches, she been wanna be me. We only got one life, I still wanna sing. So I sip slow, choose my players, push play and indie with it.
All right, so here we go. I am testing out. We're going to review the Power File and Nail Dryer Kit by Kiss. So far, everything that I've been picking up from Kiss, the brand, and I just love saying it. This is so sweet. Yeah, so I'm going to set a timer because I'm also trying to get my nails, you know, this whole my nail game down to 1 hour or less. So when I use just the press-on nails, oh, no problem at all. Like, no problem whatsoever. When I do the full-on shebang, and I love to use the S&S kind of dip powder method, it can take a little while. And the last power drill that I used, remember I did the review, I believe I showed you all on the dollar store. And of course, you know, yes, we have great expectations for most of the dollar store items because they have really come through. They come through, friends, they come through. But, let's just say no. Now, if you just need to just file your natural nail with the dollar store power drill, if you will, the battery operated one, then, you know, knock yourself out. That's a life. That's a life. But if you're trying to level out your acrylic or the dip powder, friends, no. Okay, so basically, and wait, the funny thing is I can go live now. I'm so excited. Oh my god. I'm not going live right now, only because I don't have a good excuse. I'm just not going live, but I want to go live soon. I'm not a very good liar. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to set the timer. That's like not the best of theme music, especially for someone who's a musical artist. But okay. All right, let's see. Here we go. Okay, so here we go. It's really starting. All right, so I'm gonna sit this down and Let's see if we can get this done. All right. So I just bought this. I got it for $30 at our local beauty supply place. We really love them here. We've had to gut check them a couple of times though. Sometimes they get a little beside themselves. But I believe that we have developed a good relationship between the beautiful black people and the owners. Because we're not dealing with no type of racism. Not even the appearance thereof. Okay? All right. So, but yeah, so generally speaking, it's under control and they've got a very diverse team now. I think that helped them out a lot, the folk could explain to them, the disposition, the personality types that they may encounter that came in. Right, there we go. All right, so I really love the packaging. I even sometimes like to keep the packaging, especially for travel. So it opens. Let's see. Thought I had it. I'm not really sure what that does. I'm not really sure. I guess it just helps open it. All right, whatever. Okay. I am a fan of cyan and blue or turquoise. It's your girl's birthstone. Okay. Well, we can't spend too much time on that because we need to get started. It's 57 minutes. And I'm not a professional, folks. I'm a aspiring nail enthusiast. There we go. I'm a nail enthusiast. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. And please feel free to give me some feedback. Yes, I know that my hair doesn't look like much of anything, but it doesn't change my beauty. And my inner beauty is so much prettier. All right, here we go. It's telling me directions, and I'm already bored. But they are in the packaging. They're there. They look pretty straightforward. I haven't even read even the first one, just to be honest. Okay, so here we go. Let's hope that the directions are not going to be fundamental, because I know that reading is fundamental, and I know that some of you are like, is she really? Because I am. I'm just going to start. Okay. Because I'm already losing time, folks. So these are going to be Valentine's Day inspired nails. Okay, so Valentine's Day. Really, with what I'm feeling, you have no clue. And so I'm going to share it with you. I want to throw up right now. Not because I don't love love. Oh my God, I love love. But I don't like commercialized bullshit. There's a difference, all right? So I love romance. Commercialized bullshit, no. Making single women feel guilty on this day or somehow less than those who are in relationships. Hell to the fuck, to the hell, to the fuck, hell to the fuck, hell to the fuck, no, hell to the fuck, no, hell to the fuck, no. Okay, anyway, all right. So, if you're single on Valentine's Day, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right. If you are in a relationship on Valentine's Day, and I'm talking to the men and women, if your boyfriend, girlfriend, your man, your woman is acting foolish, don't feel like you've got to take it. Don't allow them to put you into this kind of transference of, you know how they say, of energy on this special day with all this special connotation just so they can cheat on you and then come back to you the next day. Don't let that happen to you either. Don't feel the pressure of asking anyone on a date. Fuck that shit. Enjoy life. If it means hanging out with your friends, then so be it. If you want to take yourself out on a date, then damn it, go do that too. Enjoy it. But do not feel somehow obligated to do anything Valentine's-ish if you aren't feeling Valentine's-ish. You feel me? It's got to be a natural flow people, I'm all about energy. And if the energy is bad, I won't be there. And if I'm there and I discover that the energy is bad, I'm going to tell you all that I'm going to get coffee. And I'm not coming back. That's my way of leaving the party. I find it very effective. Because otherwise, if I tell you the truth, sometimes most of you won't be able to handle it at all. So it's best to just say, hey, I'm going to go grab some coffee. And not come back. All right. Okay, so yeah. Here we go. And yes, my nails look cray right now, but I'm going to file them down. So these are stickers that I got from Sally's. $5 for this set here. And I'm going to do white nail polish. I'm using the Kiss Maximum Speed Nail Glue. This is like a champion, friends. Do you see? Of all the ones that I've tried, I ain't trying to be funny, but you know, like the girl that put the Gorilla Glue on her head. It's like that for your nails, but you can get the shit off without having to rip your whole finger off or your whole nail off, okay? All right, and much love to that young lady. I don't know what made her make that decision. I know some people pay a high price for fashion and for looking good, but okay, all right, here we go. And just so you know, we've got so many different styles to try, so this is going to be very exciting. And yes, I am pushing it, but that's okay, because I'm determined. I'm at 51 minutes. You see it up in the corner. I'm not really trying to show you my phone, but 51 minutes and 47 seconds there. All right. Okay. So many different styles. So stick with me, because I'm going to be doing all these into perpetuity. All right. Okay. So we have this. I have no clue what this is for. You can tell me. I'm not going to read and find out. I could care less what this is right now. It's not it right now. I don't see a lot of importance. My cuticles are in check, so I really don't care. Okay. Alrighty. Boom. Let's see. Let me get the extension cord. And clearly you don't need directions for putting that in. So let's get the extension cord. Let's get to getting. All right, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. I've created my own little setup over here in the living space of our 2-bedroom flat. Okay. So right now I don't need this. And I guess it's, with the S&S, I don't really need the dryer, but I'm excited about having the dryer attachment, because sometimes I do paint my natural nails and just kind of take a break from the fashion nails. And so I'm very excited to have this just included. It's like a bonus. Yeah, okay, so now, because I don't need that with the S&S, the S&S dries immediately, then we're not really using that per se. Let's go around. All right, you like that? I know, I like it too. Okay, let's see. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to spread these out on the table so much. It's time to get started, okay? I find that the Kiss brand of the stiletto tips works best as well. And I have tried other brands. I have this set as well that works very nicely in that regard. And I'm wondering if I'll use these today. That's the perfect length for me. I think I am, because I'm going to use the glue. And I'm going to show you, and especially now that I have a file, it's going to work out so much better. So we're going to put these back. We're not going to use tips. Because normally when I use the tips, sometimes I either use the tips the way you're supposed to and put them on as a tip and then cut them down. And then use the the dip powder instead of acrylic. I have several different techniques that I use. But today I think we're going to go with this. Especially now that I have the file. So that I can get, you know, it seems like it's going to be a powerful one. Especially considering the fact that it is electric powered. I can have it plugged into the wall, which of course gives it a little more power than your average tool. Okay, I'm pulling these all out because I'm not sure what I'll need, and I don't have those. I had them organized before, and then I made a mistake and got them mixed up. So that's what's going on. All right, so we're gonna go fast. Here we go. I'm not gonna speed it up because I know this is the part that you really want to see with me using the glue and all. So we're gonna keep it regular. And all I'm doing is fitting it, making sure that it covers both sides pretty well. Now this is the only thing that I don't like about this one is that it doesn't really cover both sides all the way. You see that? You see my nail right there? But I will cover it with the powder. And I'm gonna use white powder. Again, Kiss brand. It's white. And you'll see it here in a second. They have this nice little contraption that I love to use, and you're gonna see how I use it. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this because we're gonna go fast. Okay. And yes, I have two because it works so damn well. I buy, I buy in bulk when I can. I do. Okay. All right, so we got this one. Thumb. Middle finger. Middle finger. Thumb, middle finger. Pointer finger, nope. My pointer finger can be difficult to find the right fit. I have cut them before. I'm hoping that I don't have to cut them. I'm gonna have to cut it. You gotta cut it. All right, so let's go to ring finger. Ring finger. And then pinky. And pinky. So that, And keep in mind, again, that there will be SNS powder on the sides. You'll see here how it's going to all work out. So let me figure out if I need to cut down for my... All right, so we finally found one. They are the most difficult to find. So now I need to find another one. All right, we got it. All right, so now I've got those in order.
Before you point it out, she's a scientist and an economist.
Hey, yes, that's my ringtone. My music, hey, 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 hey. She just wanna feed me. All right, put these back. Boom, 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 boom. All right, here we go. And it's pretty straightforward. I've already filed and oiled my nails. The treatment, I use clove. I use tea tree. I use citrus, lemon. I use, and you want to press, but you know how they say don't press too firmly. I use, and you hold it for 5 seconds or whatever. This one says in 2 seconds, it adheres. Yeah, this is my jam. You see that? So you can see where it's not covering the entire nail on that side, but we're going to correct that through this process. Okay, so here we go. And I know it says a couple of drops, but I like my nails to look authentic. So I use the glue liberally so that it's really, the intent is to get it to really stay. And yes, you will have, when you're handling glue, sometimes your hands will kind of stick or whatever. All right, you see what I mean there? Okay. And remember, this is only the beginning. You'll see sometimes even on the side, but this is the best because what I find is you don't want to get the nail too big. When it's too big, it looks cray-cray. And that's not a look. Well, it's a look, but it's looking crazy. How about that? So I use it liberally, not too much where it's going to actually get on my skin. I do use the same principle that I don't put the glue all the way down to my cuticle. Okay. And you see that, like that was 2 seconds. That was 2 seconds. Here we go. And for whatever reason, I have a pretty large middle finger nail bed. I mean, a lot of us do. Mine really rivals my thumb. Crazy enough. Because that really, you see how that goes straight to one side and the other. And it looks like it could be too big, but it really isn't. Okay. So here we go. Hey, so have you sound? Oh, we got 15 minutes.
Okay. That means, is that a bad thing or a good thing?
It's a good thing. You can to sign in for your small groups. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a bad thing?
Ha 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 ha. Okay.
Hey!
I'm live. Well, not live, but I'm doing the vid. Did you hear me though? I can go live now on YouTube. So we need to get you to have some more
subscribers.
mm-hmm.
Hi guys.
Well, time. Isn't he cute? Oh my gosh.
Go subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Cavities. That's what you get when you look at Asa's cavities. Straight.
Because I'm
cavities.
so sweet.
Yes. Cavities, man.
These puppies are so sweet that they give you diabetes.
Cavities. Well, don't give the folk diabetes. We want them to have thriving lives. We're about thriving here, so we don't give them diabetes.
Puppies are so sweet that they give you diabetes.
No, we don't want to give them diabetes, Asa. Okay. I had to readjust that one because I really wanted... I like it to really come... You see? I mean, you'd think it would be 10 times harder. It's not. Let me go ahead and just give this some love here. It's a perfect length. I am hell-bent on stiletto, which is the point. I can even deal with them just a bit longer for fashion's sake. Like, I have no problem with it. I don't like the super, super long stiletto ones. So much like my heels, I would be like the maximum 3-inch stiletto type of woman. And even then, the 3-inch stiletto I would wear at an event, you know what I mean? Like to be seen, or to not be seen. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay. That's what they call naughty time, which y'all call demon time, and I would much rather refer to it as an ungodly hour. My gosh. I don't want to be associated with demons at all. Oh my God. And I'm not a huge church goer, but good gracious, folks. Y'all come up with some stuff, friends. But then on an everyday basis, like, I definitely prefer stiletto heels. And I would normally only wear them at best. Because they really don't, I've never seen a stiletto come in a 2-inch heel, because that seems to kind of defeat the purpose. Yeah, it seems to defeat the purpose big time. So 2 inches is what I would wear on a regular basis, or 2-inch heels. And I hope to forever be able to enjoy my heels. I know I've heard some ladies explain that as they get older, you know, their knees can't handle it. This is where I would encourage you all to get out and walk. Even if you don't like high impact exercise, you would be amazed how much well-rounded exercise you can get in with a brisk walk. And yes, I said brisk. So get on out there and speed walk, friends, to look good and stay in your heels, friends. Wishing you happiness and high heels for your long life. Because I'm going to wear mine till I want them on in the... I ain't trying to go nowhere no time soon. So we don't speak nothing into existence. But I'd appreciate the heels at that final hour. How about that? Okay. I'll tell you, my brain must be really on its best behavior for y'all, because it's coming together rather fast this time. I'm very, very impressed by myself. Maybe I need to time it all the time. Maybe I need to just go live all the time. Then that way it keeps me on point. 30 minutes. Here we go. And no, my hands are not lotioned down. Give me a break, friends. This is the whole process. I'm gonna put on my real magic. And for those of you who are just finding out about this, or you're just seeing this this video, and when I say this, I was referring to our product line. My mother raised me holistic. My dad is of Haitian descent. My mom is African American and Native American, Cherokee to be specific, out of Darlington, South Carolina. My granddad escaped a form of servitude, we'll call it, back in the day. And so our family, he eventually settled in Darlington, South Carolina. And my granddad was one of the black natives that you hear about all the time. Okay. You know, the people with the damn near gray, bluish eyes, and the fine black hair. That's my granddad. And all of my aunts and uncles pretty much had those same distinguishing characteristics, including my mom, who I call my brick house, because she is a brick house. And proud to be black. And very proud to be Cherokee. Please understand, friends. Okay. All right. And so being raised holistic, we decided to package and sell our own products. Some of the products that you get just have too much stuff. And we're getting back to the basics. And I'm excited to bring it to you. I'm the COO of our multifaceted corporation called Pursuit of Happiness. We are known as the Get Her Done family. I am Queen Get Her Done. My son is King Get Her Done. Yeah, every once in a while it'll do that. And that's why you got to kind of really hold it into place. And my mother is the OG. Third generation entrepreneur. She was a fashion model. Some of you know this story. Turned seamstress, professional seamstress. Word is, if you've ever had your clothes altered in the greater Triad area, which is Greensboro, Winston-Salem, High Point, and even as far as Raleigh and Charlotte, then my mother very likely did the work. And I, very likely, as part of my chores, picked up your clothes from JCPenney, Dillard's, Men's Warehouse, S&K, Big and Tall, Stein Mart, oh God, I feel like I'm missing, Belk, and innumerable dry cleaners, local dry cleaners, locally owned, and some large affiliate franchise dry cleaners. And I took them to my mom for her to alter the clothes, and then my chore was to take them back. All right, so here we are. Boom, 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 boom. Now it's time to apply the powder. Here we go. And we're at 24 minutes. Oop. Doing pretty good. All right, so this is the part where I probably look real special. Okay, so just go with it. Hey, go with it. So this is the kiss, and basically what you're supposed to do is do the brush on gel, and then you put on the activator, because of course you need to activate something. So I've gotten it down to common sense, because I did read the directions in this regard. I promise I did. And the brush on gel first, then activator, because you have to activate the powder. Boom, boom. You see what I'm saying? So brush on nail, then the powder, then activate, and then repeat the process like that. Or you can do brush on nail, activator, brush on, excuse me, I messed it up. Brush on, powder, brush on, powder, then activator, and then you're done. Because it literally dries on the spot. You're going to see that. And we're not going to be all that. I'm going to try to be very neat with it so that I have less filing. But in this particular case, since we're reviewing the nail filing kit, the tool, let's just have at it. So I'm going to kind of move swiftly, or try to. It is very important that you also clean your brushes. Oh, let me get a paper towel. What I do for zero waste, and this is why I like to use the powder, because it also is less toxic in the environment. And zero waste, when you get the napkins from, and they always, sometimes they give you more than you need at the restaurants, fast food places, you know, drive-thrus, then you use this. All right, so in between, you're supposed to wipe off your brush, and it's a clear consistency there. You can kind of see it. All right, here we go. And I'm liberal, because you'll find that you'll miss, no matter what, you always miss some area. It trips me out every single time. Okay, hold it in there for a second. You see that? And so it basically, it fortifies your nail, your fashion nail. And that's what I'm all about, because I really, you know, I'm not a sculptor. I'm not good at sculpting nails as of yet. I tried. They looked a hot mess. And so I decided to just go with the dip powder. Again, the dip powder being more environmentally sustainable. See that? And you see how it's addressing the area where before you saw my natural nail, right? Yes, I get a lot of emails. A lot. And you notice that I'm just kind of keeping it in the powder long enough for it to adhere to the brush on gel. Yes, there is an odor. It's bearable. But, you know, just so you don't have any development of respiratory issues, it is a good idea to wear a mask if you are sensitive and if you're not sensitive. I'm not wearing a mask because of I've got the air pretty well circulated in here right now. really want to get into your crevices, because otherwise you end up with areas like I just spoke about where you've missed the powder and it's kind of hard to get it in there the second go round. You really want to try to get it together the first go round as much as you can. You see what I mean? Okay. Okay. All right, we're at 18 minutes here. So let's get it getting. Yeah. Please also follow me on TikTok. I've got some cool themed videos called My Magic Closet. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I'd like you to join me in the Magic Closet challenge, if you will. And I'm excited also for the return of the summer and hopefully slow reopening of a lot of the summer activities so we can really, I can show you how I love to shop, maximize my shopping during the summer seasons. And you get so many great finds, especially at the yard sales and thrift shops, that can take you all throughout the year. So many versatile pieces, separates. All right, only two more. And you saw that it has a little area, you know, an indentation here, the slope that allows you to push your finger in and really maximize how the powder goes on your nail. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so technically you can stop at this point. And what I mean as far as how many times you dip your nails, unless you really, you know, want them to be really hard, or, you know, maybe you're going for a certain look, or especially when they have the colors that you can use. Like for instance, when I use the glitter one here, isn't that pretty? So pretty. Oh my gosh, that's just gorgeous. Look how the light glistens off of it. When you do that 3 layers or at least 2 layers, yo. And it's just, and it's so, you know, it so much resembles, you see what I mean by the powder? Okay. It resembles like fortified diamonds, if you will. It really is nice. Okay, so this is where, I'm trying to think, do I want to do, all right, I'm going to do one more. Okay, here we go. Because I want you to see this. Now, this is where it gets a little awkward. This is when you have to, you must, oops, see, you see what I did? I double dip. Don't double dip. Don't do what I just did. Because basically you put the other powder in it. And I don't know if you saw that. Okay, so let me put it on the brush because this is when the brush is necessary, okay? So basically it starts to really fortify at this point, okay? I'll show you the next one up close. So you clean your brush in between. They normally do it like a little square. Remember, I'm not a professional. I'm trying to get my life in order. I'm trying to learn as I go. Let me learn as I go, folk. Clean your brush every time you dip. That's the goal. And you'll notice that it's already kind of glistening, right? Already getting that hardened look, which is really, really pretty. And I may not even need to paint them white. Looks like it's gonna come out very nicely. But I have my white polish on deck just in case. You see that? You see how it's shining from your end? Hopefully you can see it. I'm getting a little messy, so we'll have some areas that we can really use the file on. But I like to know that my nails are on there. I ain't gonna be chit-chatting and one gonna fall off or break or whatever. They're gonna be as hard as nails. Yeah, I can tell I'm gonna need to file life. And this is why I'm so excited, because the dip works so well, but if you don't have a really good file, then you have all these ridges and it looks bumpy and funky and all those things. So that's why I'm so excited about this working. I need it to work. Like I need it to work, folk. Like we need it to work, right, folk? And this is going to be an excellent one because I got some on my skin there. The reason why it's going to be an excellent one, it's going to be excellent for the review of the nail tool, because we're going to see how it really handles that. Like, is it really a G? Is it really a G? You see? And you can even see that it's a little thicker, right? Friends, lifestyle. And see, this way you don't have to be good at painting your nails, like the natural way of painting your nails. The dip powder it resolves all those issues. I still am not the best, even with all the practice that I've recently had in the last months. I'm still not the best at it. And I acknowledge that. I acknowledge that. Okay. Whoop. Okay, here we go. Done. I'm running a little low on powder, but it'll still do the job. We definitely have enough for the last few nails I gotta do. 2 more nails and we're doing great on time. I check it, my screen locked, so I can't see the time. Last time I was able to see it, it said 18 minutes. I'm pretty sure that was at least 8 minutes ago. Yep, so we're down to 8 minutes. 8 minutes, 8 minutes, 8 minutes, Dougie Fresh Room. So I'm definitely a messy nail tech. I'm working on it though. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay. And there you have it. All right. And then, of course, you know that you can clean your nails. I'll show you what I use to, clean your brushes. I'll show you what I use just after we're done with this. All right. So you can see that they are really, really nice and fortified. They're going to be wonderful. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this, and in between each I'm going to dang, yeah, I'm doing the most. I can't even clean my station right now because remember we're trying to beat the timer. So the station is going to have to look like this for just a second. And we're going to do the activator. And look, maybe I get to have some more minutes added on. Remember, because I was chit-chatting. Don't y'all remember? I was chit-chatting in the beginning. You see how I'm trying to get myself some more time? Yes, I am. I ain't stupid. All right. And activate these puppies. And this basically is taking it from powder form to a solidified form. And then you'll put your top coat on it. Have them joints shining. I love to use, y'all know what I love to use. If you're new to the channel, then you don't know. So I'll tell you. I love to use the Diamond Finish by Sally's, the clear. It's a look, friends. It's a look. Alrighty. Okay. See, that's completely dry. Now you can tell that they're a little ridgy, and this is why these are going to be great for a review on the file. It's going to be excellent. And the goal is to just get them looking even and nice and smooth. That's the goal. I don't want to thin them out. That's not the goal, because I put 2 layers on for a reason. I want it to be thick and fortified. But I want them to look natural. So I don't want them too thick. Okay, that lint is irritating me there. That look real nasty. Okay, there you go. So look. Okay, I'm going to quickly clean my station, And this actually is really working out in perfect timing because now, let's see. We have 3 minutes. I'm gonna take 3 minutes to clean my station. Remember, I started doing my nails at about 10 minutes in. So I have 10 minutes to file. And I think that basically I am gonna be able to meet my goal. So let's see. Paper and powder, not so much, friends. Some things are super science and some things are just common sense. If you didn't know it though, don't feel bad. This is what these channels are for. You help me, I help you, right? Alrighty. See how that was a dream? That was a breeze to clean up. Now when my instructor come around, my station is clean. Boom. All right, let's do inside. But for the most part, they look crazy nice. You see what I'm saying? Nice and long, nice and not too thin, nice and still pretty natural. Don't worry. I told you what I did here. I knew I got it. And this is going to be a perfect time to get it all right. All right, let's hit it. Okay, so now I'm going to put, so we got it on. We see we have power. So we know that that works. We hear it. And there's a light. I'm impressed with the light, especially considering the fact that the lighting can be real funky. I'm really, really impressed with the light. I'm like crazy impressed with the light because just now, like it was difficult for me to be able to show you everything I need to show you. But then when I come up, you can see the ridges that I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? That's the one where I've got the side area that needs to be cleaned up. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm loving the light. Loving the light. There are 2 speeds. I'm not sure if you can really see it. High and low. You can see the kind of engraving, the right there, high and low. And you can hear it too if you listen closely. That's low. That's high. Low, high. And the light evidently is automatic. Okay. Okay. All right, so I think this is the time I am going to look at the directions to see which buffing piece is best for what. So they've got a whole list here. So the first row and then the second row. Nice. Okay, so I need to get this is for, I'm gonna love that one for sculpting acrylic overlays. I think that's what we need to use. For sculptured acrylic overlays, precisely cleans cuticle areas and underneath of sculptured acrylic overlays. Fine grit barrel file gently reduces ridges on the surface of the nail. And the medium grit, so these are the ones that are cylindrical, just in flat. So we're gonna start off with these, then here, and then here. I'm not so sure we'll get to these today, but wow, okay. All right, so here we go with our beautiful container here. And we're gonna start with the medium, which is, I'm sorry, we're going to start with the fine, which is the pink, and then go to the medium. Okay, I'm going to sit this over to the side. Let me move this out of the way. Oop. Okay, and here we go. All right, so the blue piece stays on, evidently, it looks like. It looks like you snap it in. So, right there, that piece. And there's, you heard the little snap. All right. Did you find anything?
I felt like that when I was trying to find my school boots.
Okay.
Really irritating. Irritates me a lot.
I'm only starting.
Go follow French Fry Adopt Me. French Fry the Goblin on TikTok.
I'm
go
impressed
follow,
already.
And go follow.
I'm definitely going high.
And go follow
Going all
the
in.
real King Getter Done. Go follow King Getter Done.
The area that you really want to get is right there, the ridge. So,
Go subscribe.
and yes, definitely go subscribe to my son's channel. Like I told you,
Go subscribe to Ace and Heroic.
we are operating a family business. He's a gamer.
I'm a gamer.
He also codes,
I play Roblox.
and he does animation and a number of things. He's got merch. Some really
Adopt Me
cool.
teaches you the responsibility of having a pet.
Well, there we go. He's got some cool merch.
If you didn't know that, because Adopt Me has pets in it and you need to raise the pets, you need to take care of the pets.
You see how smooth that is? Okay, ma.
Okay, Ma. Okay, Ma. Okay, Ma.
All right, Asa. All right. All right. Well, since you're not in small groups, still go and finish your literacy. Let's
Okay.
go.
I just gotta wait till my iPad restarts.
All right. Because she actually gave the impression that you really didn't have to go to small groups. Have you finished your food?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was actually really good.
You see that little piece there? We got to get that out of there. You see that?
And ballerina.
Right here.
And pro ballerina.
I'm going to tackle that now. Oh, wow. Whoa, it made light work of that. Whoa. Oh, this has just, this is a game changer. It just made light work of this, and this is not even wow, I'm so impressed. This is not even the medium grid. This is just the fine. And I haven't even gotten to the part of, really getting to the cuticle part. Right now I'm just trying to, because it always gets thick right here at the end. And that's where it can look real fake, real stupid. I like the transition between, cuticle, that nail, the end of the nail bed or whatever. I like it to look really, really natural. As natural as I can possibly get it. I am so impressed. I'm impressed. And keep in mind that I am going to come back and get this part. Now, some of these I think are definitely going to need a little more love.
Fold my wings out and fold them back in. Fold my wings out and fold them back in.
That's pretty darn good. That's pretty darn good. All right, so I'm just gonna keep going. When I get to that other one, my pinky, I would imagine it's gonna make light work of that too. So now we know it works. So this is gonna stay. I actually kept the receipt just in case. They told me I could, of course, return it if I was not satisfied with it, if it didn't work well. I think this is staying in the collection, friends. All right, here's another one. You see where I have all that extra there? Yeah, this is making light work of that. Like nothing. Wow. This is so good. I can't even stand it right now. This just completely upped my game. Completely upped my game. So this is a must. Like I told you, now of course some places are going to sell it cheaper, and some maybe they will be a little more expensive. But so far it's showing that the $30 well worth it. I am going to have to go finer, because if you'll notice the little ridge right there, you see it? I really want to get that completely smoothed down, because that's not a party. I don't know. Those are some, I guess, that I can use. I'm learning. You can look on the directions. They're all just files, though, basically. And don't mess up with those stickers now. Here's some more of this side nonsense that, you know, my humanity showing. The special part of our humanity. Yes, go ahead and finish your literacy there. All right, now this is where I got just a little. Yes, I did. It looks a little, but now I'm real excited because this is going to make very light work of this. Now, this would have been an epic fail prior to having this. And I would, because I've ended up doing this once before and having to try to really just, you know, file it away as best I can with a manual file, a hand file, and, you know, trying to figure out my whole life. But this is just going to make light work. It's already, look at that. It already got that side. This side, done. This is crazy. I'm so impressed. Okay, kiss. Okay, kiss. Do you see that? Friends. Light work. Wow. Wow. It took a second to just kind of peel back at it. But now I'm getting it all. I mean, you wouldn't know it unless you saw it. It's crazy. And then when I come back in with the other tool, that should really just knock it completely out. All right, well then deep. So, yeah. And this thing just made light work of my mistakes. Boom. And that's not my my nail. If you let's see, I'm hoping that you can see. So right here, I am going to actually speed it up a bit because we can already see that the Kiss nail filing system is really performing exceptionally well. I am very, very impressed. And just keep in mind, I will be using this system going forward. I will be doing it in live sessions. Please join me and do your nails with me. So subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going live. And we're just going to have a ball using the system. If you're using a different brand and you're happy with it, please leave it in the comments. Let me know so we can swap information and just, you know, and get our nail game tight. All right, so I'm going to speed it up. All right, here we go. No games here. And I wish you could feel the smoothness. It's just, it's okay. It's all right. I'm in shock. That's what I'm kind of getting at. I'm lost for words, basically.
Like contracts, life big facts, stacks no lack, no need to backtrack. Third eye bounce backs, mantle Kodiak, don't need an almanac to plan boss attacks. We drip all over tracks, we drip all over tracks, we drip all over tracks, we drip all over tracks.
Grandma from Cadillac, grandpa from Nyack, cut my teeth on by black, had stocks from all the way back.
All the way back?
All the way back. Mom says like 4 flats on a Cadillac. Like contracts, life big facts. Stacks no lack, no need to backtrack. Third eye bounce backs, mental Kodiak. Don't need an almanac to play on boss attacks.
We drip all over tracks.
Wow. Just awesome. Okay, so dryer on, off. So that's how you turn the dryer on and off there. It is battery operated. Remember, my nails are already completely dry. And when I put this, when I put the clear on, that's a wrap, that's it. So what I'm gonna do here is clean my station real quick. We're going to do the last little bit because I want the nails to be simple, elegant for this Valentine's Day special. My hands are still wet. I just had to show you like it because it's just, they're all, can you see that it's polished? I'm so impressed. This is nuts. I'm so impressed. All right, let me not get my stickers wet. I'm tripping. All right, so let me clean this part of my station real quick. Okay, here we go. All right, damn, 128? We can do it. Okay. And this is what I use to get my nails off and clean my brushes, by the way. This isn't by Kiss. This is Super Nail. Okay. All right. And this is it. This is the Sally's Diamond Strength. It dries super, super duper fast. I want to see if there's an adapter. I don't see an adapter. So it is battery powered. I am going to use it because I'm applying stickers and I'm going to do more than one coat. It appears to take AA batteries. Don't talk about my batteries. Yeah, they're mismatched. It's okay. They still work. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Well, that came on immediately. So we know we got a fan. It's a fan. It's not. So it would have been really nice if they had a light on this. No light, but so that's like, if I had to say anything, like that would be my only, like, of all the things, because they got all this stuff going for them. And I'm not clear what this is for, because there's got to be a reason for this. I think that's it. That's pretty cool. So basically this is a magnifying glass. So you can flip it out, really, really make sure you can see what you're doing. Okay, I'm not mad at that. So that's a magnifying glass. And actually, with that being said, there is one little area. Let me grab that. And while we're at it, just real quick, it appears that this thingamabobber is exactly what we assume it is. It is the Cuticle Pusher. So there you go. It says LED light, magnifying mirror, and built-in nail dryer. It is a magical thing. I am so happy to have this. So now I can throw that receipt away because it is no longer in the section of my things that are under review. It has been reviewed. It is a good look, friends. All right, let's get this over with, because my nails, you gotta admit, they look crazy nice right now. I am so proud of myself that I cannot even stand it. And that's just keep in mind, you see, that's just, everything's in order. All right. So let's look at these one more time. We're gonna figure out which way we're gonna put them. And then we out. Okay, so much like everyone else, I like to accentuate my ring finger because I love to wear rings on my ring finger. I don't like to wear fingers. Fingers are kind of, never mind. Okay, they're kind of built in. So it says, love you. Don't want to do that. Has some XOXO. So we're just not going to do you, but I love love. Oh my God, I love love. All right, so let's just see what they look like. Sometimes they are not what they appear to be. So we got to figure out how to get them off sometimes. It's always a joy to do with your... I've not had any issues with the Sally stickered embellishments. In fact, I've had some great fun with them. All right, so your thumb is actually powerful. So I'm going to look it up. Your thumb actually represents royalty, and that's already pretty right there. So I'm going to put the love on thumb. Okay, so we got 2 of those. So I'm going to use, and I don't necessarily like them to be symmetrical because I don't necessarily have to have things completely symmetrical, but I do like things to just make sense. Okay. Oh my God. So it's kind of awkward to, I guess I'll do a picture later on, get a good picture of it. Okay. I only have one XOXO. I'm gonna put it on I'm gonna put it right here on this finger, because I don't often wear anything on this finger. I'm just like all the other women who we're leaving it available, or single women, I should say, who leave it available for so that we don't communicate that we're otherwise taken. Oh, that's cute. That's super cute. All right, and then these cute hearts are like they've taken my heart. And the key is, what I realize is, when you're doing this stuff, when you're jeweling, there's never enough embellishment. But when you do the stickers, you gotta approach it like a designer. Because too much, it will just look foolish. And that's the worst thing you can do. You got nice nails. I don't know. So the big pink heart may look stupid. It just may look stupid. I think the big heart may look a little foolish. So we're gonna go with the 2 little hearts here, right there, real quick. And we're gonna do, I'm gonna do them on the pointer finger. And put them right there. That's super cute. Okay. Okay. And again, yeah, that's super cute. This sweeping heart. And do that right here on the middle finger. And we've got 2 of those. Alrighty. And yes, you can use tweezers. Oh yeah, that's so cute. That's cute. You can use tweezers, you can use just all kinds of stuff. Okay. Because that's a party. And that way it's not all the same. You have something, you have a little difference here. And I really like all of this here. So this pointer finger is going to get a little more embellishment. I'm going to kind of go all out on it real quick. that right there. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. I love the little hint, the little nod. There's, you know, just kisses and hugs. I love this one. It's a look. All right, so all in all, I have to say that these turned out amazing. I'm just sitting here editing the video, like literally, and notice my nails really look pretty amazing. Now, yes, I do need to do a little more filing and take a little more time next time, but this is really coming leaps and bounds. This is great. I'm so excited. So join me next time. Do your nails with your girl, all right?